So we'll see the next problem. A sum of money placed at compound interest triples itself in 8 years. So in how many years, okay, in how many years it should be, will it amount to 243 times of itself? Okay, a sum of money, we don't know how much is the sum, it is becoming triples itself. Triples means what? Nothing but 3 times. It becomes 3 times. Okay, in how many years? It is becoming in 8 years. Okay, then in how many years, okay, in how many years it will become 243 times is the question. Okay, now we'll do it with the concept method also and the trick also. Okay, now let sum be x rupees, let sum be x. Okay, so after 8 years it is becoming 3 times, isn't it? So it becomes 3x. So again after 8 years it becomes 3 times, so 3 3s are 9x. Again after 8 years it becomes triple, 9 3s are 27x. Then again after 8 years it becomes 3 times, that is 27 3s are 81x. Again after 8 years it becomes 3 times, 81 into 3 is 243x. Okay, so from x we reached 243x, means it became 243 times, isn't it? So years how many it took? It took 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So 8 into 5, that is 40 years. It took 40, it takes 40 years, okay, to become the sum to become, okay, the sum to become 243 times. It will take how many years? It takes 40 years. But this is not a feasible method because it is only 5 it goes on multiplying only 5 times, it's fine. But if it is of more times, then we cannot go on doing like this only multiplication, isn't it? So what we can do is, now 3 times and 243 times we have to see, isn't it? Now 3 raised to, how much is 243? What is the relation between 3 and 243 we should see? So 3 raised to 5 is equal to 243, isn't it? So this, we know that the sum will triple, it will triple in every 8 years, isn't it? Then therefore to become 5 times, so 3 raised to 5 means nothing but it is tripling 5 times. Okay, it is 3 raised to 5 is nothing but it is tripling 5 times. Okay, so one time it will triple in tripling one time it will take 8 years. So to triple 5 times it will take how many years? 8 into 5, which is equal to 40 years. Okay, see here 3 is to 243, so 3 raised to 5 is 243, means 3 to become triple it will take 8 years. To triple for one time it will take 8 years. So 3 raised to 5 means this triple raised to 5 means 5 times it has to triple. So to triple 5 times it will take how many time? How many years? 8 into 5, which is equal to 40 years. Okay, so we'll see the next one. If a certain sum of money becomes 64 times of itself in 27 years, okay, it is becoming 64 times of itself in 27 years, then in how much time it will become 512 times of itself? Okay, now it is said that 64 times a sum will become, okay, 64 times in 27 years. So to become 512 times, how many years is required is the question. Now, what is the relation between 64 and 512? We should think of this. So, we can say that 8 square is 64 and 8 cube is 512. So, I can say that it is 8 square and this is 8 cube. Okay. So, now, therefore, 8 into 8 to become 8 into 8, because 8 into 8 is 64, to become 8 into 8 it is taking 27 years. Therefore, means to multiply 2 times. Okay, to multiply 2 times it is taking 27 years. Now, to multiply 3 times, because 8 cube, isn't it? So, 8 into 8 is 512, this is 512, this is 64, okay. To multiply 3 times, how many years it will take, isn't it? So, therefore, to multiply 2 times, it is taking 27 years, okay. To multiply 3 times, it will take how many years? So, therefore, 3 divided by 2 into 27, okay, which is equal to 81 by 2, which is equal to 40.5 years, okay. So, to become 512 times, it will take 40.5 years, okay. Or this you can do it in one more way, okay. One more way we can see. Now, see here, 8 into 8, it is becoming in 27 years, isn't it? That means in 1 year, 8 times it is getting multiplied in 13.5 years. 27 we are breaking it into 2, okay. And again to become 8 times it is taking 13.5 years, isn't it? Therefore, to become 8 into 8 into 8, okay, that is 13.5 years plus 13.5 years plus 13.5 years, isn't it? Which is equal to 40.5 years, okay. So, to become 512 times, the sum will take 40.5 years, okay. So, next problem. If a certain sum of money amounts to rupees 4,900 in 4 years, okay, a sum of money, we don't know how much is the sum, it is becoming 4,900 in 4 years and rupees 7,350 in 8 years, compounded annually, okay, compounded annually, then in 12 years it will become how much, okay. Now, a certain sum, we don't know, let it be x. It is becoming 4,900 in how many years? In 4 years. And it is becoming 7,350 in how many years? 8 years. 8 years from the starting, okay, not from here, not from here, it from starting, okay. X will become 4,900 in 4 years. Then x will become 7,350 in 8 years, okay. Now, so after 12 years, how much it will become? So, from starting till 12 years, okay, after 12 years, how much it will become, okay. Now, here we can say like this. So, from x to 4,900, it is 4 years. Now, again from 4,900 to 7,350, again it is 4 years difference, because from x to 7,350 it is 8 years. So, again from 4,900 to 7,350 it is 4 years, isn't it? So, again 4 years it has to come here to reach 12 years, isn't it? So, therefore, see here, for example, 100 will become 200. Means it is becoming 2 times. Now 33 and 39, how much is the increment? 3 times, isn't it? So how we did this? We did it as 200 divided by 100, which is equal to 2 we got, and 99 divided by 33, which is equal to 3 we got, isn't it? Means it is multiplying by 2 times, it is multiplying by 3 times. How we got? By dividing this by this. So similarly, now divide this by this, we will get how many times it is increasing. Okay, so 7350 divided by 4900. Okay, so 0 0 cancels, 7 7s are and 0, 7 1s are, 7 5s are. Then again it is 7 10s are, 7 1s are and 7 5s are, 5 2s are, 5 3s are. So it is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5 times. Means for every 4 years, it is increasing by 1.5 times. Therefore, to go from 7,350 to 4 years, it should increase by 1.5 times. So 7350 into 1.5 will be 11,025. This is after 12 years. So at the end of 12 years, the sum will become 11,025 times. 11,025 it will become. Okay. So if you want, you can check also. Now see here, 4,900 into 1.5 is equal to 7,350. This is after 8 years. Okay, why we found out this? We found out this because we want this value. To get this value, we have to see from here till here how it is getting multiplied by how many times. To find that, we have to do all this. Okay, so it is so after every 4 years, it is getting multiplied by 1.5 times. Okay, and how we got this? Dividing this by this. Okay, so next problem. Rupees 2,700 becomes rupees 4,800 at a certain rate of interest compounded annually in 3 years. Okay, so rupees 2,700 becomes rupees 4,800 at a certain rate of interest compounded annually in 3 years. Okay, so in 3 years we don't know rate of interest. Okay, but in 3 years 2,700 is becoming 4,800. Okay, so find the amount at the end of 4.5 years. So at the end of 4.5 years, how much this 2,700 will become? Okay, so how we can do? Now see here, 3 years we can split it as 1.5 and 1.5. Why we are doing that? Because now difference between this 3 years and 4.5 years is 1.5. So always the span should be same. Span should be same to find out the multiple times. Okay, to find out the times, how much times it is multiplying, the span should always be same. But here it is 3 years and 4.5. So how we can make it same? We can split this 3 years into 1.5 years and 1.5 years. So this 2,700 will become some amount after 1.5 years. We don't know that. And again after 1.5 years, it will become 4,800, because at the end, this is nothing but 3 years, isn't it? So we know that at the end of 3 years, it is becoming 4,800. Now, so again after 1.5 years, how much it will become? Okay, because all these 3 now together, it will be 4.5 years. So now span is same. isn't it? Now when span is same, we can find out the times. Okay, we can find out the times. So now from 2700 to go to this amount, it is multiplying by some time, we don't know, x will consider. Okay, and again to go from this to 4800, again it is multiplying by x times, so we don't know how much it is, we'll take it as x. Okay, so therefore it means that in 1.5 years it is getting multiplied by x times. Okay, so therefore we can say that 2700 into x times into again x times will give us 4800. Okay, so this is nothing but, we'll do it here, 2700 into x square is equal to 4800. So x square is equal to 4800 divided by 2700, 0 0 0 0. So this is 9s and 16s, 3 9s, 3 16s, so it is 16 by 9. Therefore x is equal to square root of this, so it is 4 by 3. So the multiple times we got it as 4 by 3. Okay, so to come to this value, we have to multiply this 4800 into 4 by 3. Okay, because x value we got, so x is here also same. So 3 1s are 3 1s are 3 6 are and 0 0. So 16 into 4 is 64 and 0 0. So therefore after 4.5 years the amount is becoming 66,400. Okay, it is becoming 6,400. Okay, so next problem, rupees 3,200 becomes rupees 4,000 at a certain rate of interest compounded annually in 1.5 years. So in these last some few 3-4 problems, we are not interested in finding any compound interest. Okay, we are just finding out the time or times how much it is multiplying. Okay, we are not interested in this, but it is just given that compounded annually. Okay, so rupees 3,200 becomes rupees 4,000 at a certain rate of interest compounded annually in 1.5 years. Then in how many years rupees 12,800 will amount to rupees 25,000 at the same rate of interest compounded again annually. Now they are saying 3,200 will become 4,000 at certain rate of interest in 1.5 years, means in 1.5 years it is becoming 4,000. Then 12,800 will become 25,000 in how many years is the question. Okay, now to find out the times, I have told you all what we have to do. We have to divide 4,000 divided by 3,200 will give us times, how many times it is multiplying. So it is 8 4s are 8 5s are, so it is 5 by 4. Okay, and here how many number of times, here, this is number of times here. Okay, it is getting multiplied. So to find out number of times here, again what we have to do, 25,000 divided by 12,800. So 0 0 0 0 cancels. So it is 2 6s are 2 4s are 2 1s are 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. So it is 125 by 64. So now we can establish the relation between these two, because 5 cube is 125 and 4 cube is 64, isn't it? That means 5 by 4 into 5 by 4 into 5 by 4 is equal to 125 by 64. Now to become 1 time 5 by 4, it is taking how many years? 1.5 years. isn't it? To become 1, to multiply by 5 by 4, it is taking 1.5 years. So to multiply 3 times, how much time it will take? 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, which is equal to 4.5 years. Okay, so therefore the amount to become from 12,800 to 25,000, it will take 4.5 years. Okay, so with this we come to an end of compound interest. So all types of problems and different types of methods I have used, and different types of short tricks I have discussed. So whichever short trick is easier for you all can follow, and all different types of problems I have included and solved in this session. Okay, hope you all have understood the session, and if not, please watch the video once again. Okay, with this we'll complete this compound interest chapter.